You're very good at it. Very efficient. And the posters that you produce for us. If we have to move this way a little,
We have to be this way.
okay. And Kevin has to move this way a bit.
Yeah, there is okay.
Okay.
Am I there? Yeah.
And I explained to you about the pizza place as well. The reason why he's with the glass box kitchen in the middle. He only has 5 items in his menu. Yeah, because and he's saying that I'm only going to pizza specialist. You come to me from far and wide just to eat a good pizza.
This I de-emphasize is the
Mm.
where is the outside when it even the other girl that been taking us last time.
Yeah, the hairdresser, the hairstylist.
It's actually you.
Yeah.
So people are doing a lot of people.
So, yeah. Tell us when you go live.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine, Kevin. I think this live stream is showing us. Okay, but why is it there is so much headroom? Bring it down. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't forget you have another command there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Are we on?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we live?
No. 1, 2, 3, we go. Yeah, I don't check those. So live.
Perfect. Okay. So
Welcome to another Africa Talks Business. This is another Sunday session, and we are going to be talking about why business mini-series make businesses go viral on the internet.
Yeah, and it is a social phenomena that is connecting people to businesses and brands.
Yeah.
There is a very famous coffee shop in New York that the barista, the owner, and the waitresses become stars of that mini series.
Yeah.
And people who are, so they have around 5,000-6,000 people tuning in to their mini series, maybe even more. So whenever they come to New York, whenever they go to Brooklyn or wherever it is, they make it a point to go and drink the coffee there and meet their stars. So this phenomena is, it's not new. It started with the pornography industry.
Shocking.
Yes.
Yeah.
It started with the pornography industry in which the punters would tell the girl to do certain things.
Yeah.
And, that made many of these girls multimillionaires. And they didn't have to physically meet anyone.
Yeah.
That same phenomena is happening in business this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is this Chinese pastry woman. They've been making pastries for 5 generations.
Mm.
And now what she has done is she's got, like I have got the 2 bikes. She has 3 bikes and she has a screen in front of her. And she's making her pastries and connecting to the audience.
Yeah.
She's got, even at odd hours, whenever I log in and see her, she's got over 20,000 people watching her.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they go to her town, they'll go and make it a point to eat her pastry, go and meet her. So they connect, she's become a star to her fans. It's the same with, this pizza place, that the guy who is making the pasta, the guy who's taking the orders, the waiter and the owners, and the guy who's making the desserts, they all become stars in a series.
Yeah. So I realized I didn't introduce anyone. So today we are joined by Harish Dabasia and our good junior lawyer, Benon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let me go through the summary of the topics we are going to be going over. So after a couple of videos examining what works on the internet and what doesn't work, we're going to be talking about storytelling mechanics that you use while making your videos, algorithm and platform behavior, which is usually called CAC, platforms and PAC actually, platforms and culture. And then we're going to go into the production and format strategy and growth and business model. So after all that, Mr. Harish, you're going to be sharing us your experiences and what you have seen that works in the industries.
Yeah, for the African audiences, we've seen a lot of engagement in Reddit. We've seen a lot of engagement in TikTok. We've seen a lot of engagement in X.
Yeah.
These 3 platforms, we are getting a lot of engagement from the African audiences. The American audiences are still preferring to use X, YouTube, and Instagram. And we've been making a lot of videos, we've been making a lot of content, and we've been doing a lot of lives. That is by design. Yes, we are building this business in public, in front of the public. We want the audience to engage with us. We want to win their trust. And, we are even sharing the blueprints of the business.
Mm-hmm.
We are not hiding anything. And we are sharing information. And information, if I don't share it, somebody else will share it. So why not me sharing it and building a trust with the community that I'm serving? Yeah, so sharing information is for trust building. It is to make people see me as an expert.
Yeah.
So that's what we are doing. In terms of the algorithms,
We still had a couple of questions before.
Go on. Which one? What
Yeah.
was it?
So this one is very important because why do viewers connect more to places as characters and not just business locations?
Okay, there is a phenomena. My mic is not working.
Yeah, I think then
Just check.
yeah.
Okay, it's on. It's on. Sorry for the inconvenience and disturbance. Yeah, we were talking about people are connecting more to personal brands than they are connecting to company brands. The classic example is the world's biggest company, Apple. Apple, as a company, has around 150 million viewers, subscribers, and Tim Cook, who shares nothing about his life, just being a CEO of Apple, has around 450 million, 500 million subscribers. Cristiano Ronaldo, one single man, has 600 million followers.
Yeah.
The whole football league put together is less than 200 million. He is 3 times more popular
And
the whole league put together. And that is because people connect to people. People connect to Cristiano Ronaldo as somebody who loves his children, somebody who loves his mother, somebody who loves the game. The guy is a sportsman spirit, whatever, they love him for.
Yeah.
And he can also share about his ups and downs. Companies count. So that's why, this connecting with, with characters, connecting with people, it's like this pastry woman. There are 3 ladies who come alternate on the camera, and there is one, she's very popular.
Yeah.
So when she comes and when her time comes to do the pastry, the viewership goes up to 25,000.
Can they actually see her face, or it's just
No, they see her. No, they see us one version of her, but she sometimes on and off. But she's busy, making her pastry. She's she doesn't have the time to show her face and whatnot. But but when she
so they just enjoy how she makes it.
Yeah, when she comes in, and maybe it's how she engages with the audience.
Yeah.
Because she's got the mics and she's got a screen in front of her, so she's engaging with it. Yeah. So when she comes in, the viewership goes up, and they have set some time limits. So she comes in for 3 hours, another one comes for 3 hours. So depending on who is there, the viewership will go up or come down.
So people have recognized who is doing it better than the other.
Yeah.
So they come in 2 categories. The one who is interested in this, he does this. The one who is interested in this, he comes via that.
Yeah, and they each girl has her own circle of influence.
Yeah.
And followers.
That can also be applied to shifts.
Yes.
Workers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the mini-series thing is happening in the West mostly. Coffee shops, pizza places, and all that are doing that. But the Chinese have taken it a step
higher.
The Chinese they know the value of the company for cheap. They know how far the technology can take you, and they are more advanced in doing that.
Yeah, before the new ideas always came from the West and went to the East.
Yeah.
Now it's just reversed.
The turns are table.
The tables have turned, and now all the new, bright ideas are coming from the East.
Yeah.
And going into the West.
I think it's also one of the things that is selling. In Kenya, Safari.
Mm-hmm.
There is a competition that is taking place of this lacing, lacing.
Mm-hmm.
But they took it into the park.
Mm-hmm.
So people are lacing where they park,
Mhm.
and the aeroplanes are there viewing, but people are also within the park
Mhm.
taking the.
Okay.
So it's a tour where they even seeing the lesson or the lessons.
Mhm.
See that they're equipping everything, like they are bringing this to the show, like people are feeling to be connected to it.
Yeah, and we've seen this tremendous success of I Show Speed Africa tour. The way he engaged, and he went to Kenya, and he got over, I think, 600,000 new subscribers. He went to Ethiopia, and he gets another million subscribers. This guy is and why do people connect to I Show Speed? The guy wears their clothes, eats their food, he makes the food with them. He crawls
Yeah.
to be ornamented as he's connecting to food, he's connecting to music, he's connecting to dances, he's connecting to tribes, he's connecting to culture, he's connecting to traditions. And that's where, and it's not scripted.
Yeah.
Because it's live. It's authentic.
It's happening in real time.
It's happening in real time. There is no editing. There is no agenda. There is no pre-plan. He's making mistakes in public.
Okay. So that has been a very good perspective on it. But
Yeah.
Moving on to the storytelling mechanics. How important is the owner's personal story to the success of the episodes?
Yes, owners, most businesses or most the owner's story builds trust and gives the reason why you are doing what you're doing. And if your customers don't understand the reason, what is driving you, what problem are you trying to solve, how are you trying to do it, how long are you gonna take to do it? If they don't follow the journey, they don't buy into the mission, the larger than life goals. Like I'm foul of it myself. Whenever I had big successes and big press, exposure, I've been caned by my father, my uncle, who's also like my father, and Rish, what are you doing? You're on the front pages of Sunday Times. We don't do this and all that.
Yeah.
So I've adapted my behavior to not share everything.
Yeah.
But this time round, I don't care. I'm 54 years old. I mean, I'm away from my family. I'm away from everything. So I'm willing to share a lot more than I would have done. And the reason why we've got this larger than life mission of making a million millionaires, helping make a million millionaires, is that whenever I've had several successes in I've had several successes in London, but I was busy with my family, I was busy with my business, I was busy with many things, and I didn't have the time to document. Didn't have the time to, I know the engineering behind it, but if I die today, it dies with me.
Yeah.
So, there is this new concept of emptying yourself out before you die. So I've also adapted that mentality, and I say that, okay, previously I didn't have the chance to document it. This time on, I'm going to do it in public. I'm going to engage with the audience. I'm going to engage with my customers. I'm going to engage with my staff. Yeah.
Maybe what I can add that I think a personal story is it's a motivational move that plays a lot of people. It's all of us were here because we had studies that we did.
Yeah.
The stories that built who we are and that is still building what we should be.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of a personal story that lets the new generations move on. We have a slogan which is local language that says, he or she who never conversed with his grandfather I mean, with his father, he doesn't know what his grandfather left.
True,
So-
and ironically, I'm carrying my grandfather's nose in DNA terms.
So that's one of the things that it's out of the stories that we always tell that motivates us, that makes us to be who we are.
Mhm.
And I think everyone should be having a story to tell the world because it's something that is so unique. And
Yeah, and everybody's perspective. So because I come from construction and I come from parenting background, so all my perspectives will be either on parenting or on construction. So my terminology is also most of my explanations is about engineering. It's about stability. It's about building the foundation. So and this AI will never be able to do.
Can't replicate personal experience.
Yes, and the content AI is becoming very clever. It is growing exponentially, and it's learning much faster, and the curve is just going to go up. It is creating content very cheaply and populating the platforms. This fog of AI generated content, the only way to combat it is through storytelling. It is through personal stories, engaging with your face, with your voice, and your perspectives. That's the only way you'll be able to differentiate a real human being from lifelike AI generated content. You mentioned something about you work in a call center or something, and you're saying that your customers are complaining, or the staff are complaining that am I talking to a chatbot? Say it again for the audience's benefit.
It's about when you handle it, the client. Right now, I have an experience in a center with different clients, but people have come to be aware that there is an information that can be shared by AI and an information that can be shared by a person. So whenever you write to your information and you tell ChatGPT or you tell the AI, you say, rephrase for me this one politely and correctly. So it phrases it mechanically. And you find out that you have given a client something that he feels like this is an AI, it's not a human being. And then he replies saying, am I chatting to AI? You say, no, you're chatting to Benon. So
but Benon is using AI.
Benon is using AI. So something
and people can catch it.
Yeah, people can pick, like, they can memorize.
Okay.
So the generation that will be moving forward over, it's a generation that people are coming to know who, like, am I chatting with the real person? I'm chatting with the AI. So if we generate this and we continue being humanical, it will be providing no sense more than being an AI.
Yeah. See, if viewers, people can follow his channel or more than the whole league to put together. So because he's become a personal brand. Similarly, if any businessman or any business wants to stand out, then they have to, I'm not saying don't use AI. AI is a very good tool, and it is going to become so common and so like the calculators are, like computers are in everybody's home and in everybody's workplace. Anyone who is going to be left behind is the person who's not using AI.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, if there is a business woman or the Chinese lady who's using AI and using live streaming and all that to stand out and win more business, she's her business is going to thrive, but she's going to steal market from somebody else who's not doing it. It is always the case that the people who adapt technology faster, countries that adapt technology faster, are the ones that excel. And Rwanda is setting a very good example in adapting drones and adapting a lot of this technologies, AI. They're creating a fifth generation building over here in Norskin itself. So technology is a huge enabler. Yeah, but also humans should not forget that there is only one way of differentiating yourself from AI is be yourself. Tell your story, give your perspective, and show your face, show your voice, and be yourself.
Yeah.
And we want we've increased as a business. We've increased our live engagements deliberately. We are doing apart from Monday, we are every 12 o'clock GMT +2. We are doing a live show throughout the week. From Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And so Monday is the day we take off. We are off. So apart from that, every day at 12 o'clock, you can tune in. There'll be one day where we are talking about the meeting, the group meeting. We will do it in live.
Yeah.
We are talking about branding. We are talking about there are lots of networking groups and meetups for the tech, the fintech, and all that, but not for the rest of the business community.
Mhm.
So we want to create an event in which anyone who is in business or wants to be in business can come to this, a network event where you build, your connections on Saturday and you run your business on Monday. So it is going to be again between 11 and 2. We're building a waiting list. Anyone in Kigali at that time who wants to come, you're welcome to join the waiting list.
Yeah.
Depending on the waiting list, and it will give us an idea of how many people are interested and how to organize the event and cater for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you're building something ambitious in Kigali, you should know about North House Kigali. It's one of the 5 houses around the world that cater for founders, creators working on big ideas. Inside, you find the entrepreneurs, startups, and investors building on all kinds of businesses working in the same space.
And the freelancer membership is damaged.
Yeah.
It's $60 per month. It's $2 a day.
Mhm.
And it includes coffee and tea. I'm consuming more coffee and tea than the membership I'm paying.
Yeah.
It's good value for money. You'll be surrounded. You'll be, working from one of the best eco-friendly buildings in the world. You'll be surrounded by like-minded entrepreneurs. But please, join the waiting list for the second Saturday every month.
So moving on to the next question,
Yeah.
we have this category called the algorithms and platform behavior. I usually like to call it back platforms and culture.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think algorithms on platforms like TikTok and Instagram tend to perform better for storytelling videos?
It's not so much for storytelling. It's mostly for entertainment. And what we have realized is that people who are interested in entertainment are not interested in business.
Yeah.
People who are in business, who are interested in business content, they are not interested in entertainment. So different platforms have different priorities. We still use shorts, and it's mainly for people to come across my face, come across my voice, come across my brand.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting a lot of subscribers from shorts. I'm not getting a lot of clients from shorts. Most of our clients are coming from the lives, and from the subscribers and are coming from lives. They are coming, and the content that we are creating is for business owners who are struggling to be profitable, to grow their business. Without profit, there is no growth. So any the viewers who are watching, if you're a business who is struggling from profitability, and as a result struggling from growth, then get in touch with us. we will help you. We will help you explode your growth. The other thing is platforms. As I mentioned, that in Africa, TikTok and Reddit and X, in Rwanda especially, these three platforms are very popular. And TikTok is such an easy platform to work with. It's very engaging. It's easy to chat with the person that you're consuming their content from. It also has a very good editing suite. So the videos that we are making, if we want to make highlights or we want to make shorts, then that it has its own inbuilt editing suite that you don't need any subscription or anything for it. And so for the poor economies and poor nations and poor content creators, somebody who doesn't want to pay for subscription, I found that Africans are very reluctant to pay for subscriptions.
That's to go through two-step verification. Do I really need it? Do I not need it?
Yeah, and they normally go for the freebies. And I think there is a place for the freebies, but if you want to be, these technologies are like employees. You have to pay employees. You have to pay for subscriptions.
Yeah.
And the platforms that we are using for live streaming, I would have had to have 3 guys on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just have one platform that's doing it for me.
Yeah.
So it is an enabler, and then and you can only get this through subscription.
Yeah.
So different platforms have different behaviors, but again, businessmen and women, business owners need to use them for different purposes.
Yeah. Going forward with the production format strategy, you've produced hundreds of videos by now. What format do you think works best?
To win business, to win clients, we're talking about highlights plus long. The shorts, good for views, but views don't turn into views and likes and comments. Where is the cash? Yeah. So anyone, any business owner who wants to use content creation as a way of increasing their visibility, that's fine. But then there needs to be a product that you monetize it. There needs to be advertisement, or there needs to be a product that you're selling. Something you need to monetize the work that you do. You're putting so many hours. We are going to put so many hours towards it. It needs to generate some money. Otherwise, we get demotivated. We burn out, and we stop doing it. For me, the content creation journey is a very new one. I come from the construction and property background, and yes, I have been making content, and I have channels that are 15, 20 years old, but it was a passive thing. It was a hobby that I was doing. It's not, I didn't use it as a commercial vehicle. It's only now in this venture that I'm using it as a commercial vehicle.
Yeah, that's a very good answer. Going down to the growth and business model, it's considered a lot of noise, because posting on social is one thing, and getting clients from them is also another. So what business model actually works best, so that people don't waste their time?
Okay, for business growth, live streaming and work and long form. If you're a coach, you're a consultant, you're any guru, any expert, then this is the platforms and this is the format I would recommend. For entertainers who want millions of views, they should go for the short forms. And the problem with all this is that you are getting the views, you're getting this applause, the likes, but where is the money? I want to be accountable. I want to be accountable for the staff that I'm working for. I need to generate money for them. I need to generate money for myself and the equipment that we're using and the subscriptions that we're paying. Right? It's not going to happen with just
Applause,
uploads. Yeah. So it is good to we use it for people to be familiar with my face and my voice. It's not where we're getting revenues from, and we don't expect it to be the place to get revenue.
Yeah. So this whole discussion was all about talking about how businesses can use mini series to generate more views, more clients for their business.
Yeah.
But the key factor is how do you determine that it actually works for you? Can it work for anyone?
It is working for this pastry woman in China. Ironically, she's making more money from her live stream revenue than she's making from her pastry.
Yeah.
And you're talking about 25,000 people. That's a mini stadium.
Yeah.
Quantity of people. Which she's doing it from the comforts of her cooking table.
Yeah.
So yes, it does work, and and businesses will go. I think the trend has started in China. It has come to India. It has, as I said, the origins of it was in the pornographic industry.
Yeah.
and most technologies get first used in those naughty spheres before it becomes a mainstream event in business, and mostly in the brick and mortar businesses. But it will come.
I think more it also works, because when I see most of the times where I get my own things, going to buy stuff, so I always follow. Scrolling and scrolling, you find a person.
Yeah.
Tend to find a person when talking about what you've been in need of. You take a screenshot. You may not even like the video.
Just take this.
It may even not be one of the viewers, but you just take a screenshot and you move out. Whenever you get money, you remember that I wanted this stuff. I had a screenshot of that.
Okay, so you'll dig for it again.
Yes, he did it. She did it, or he did it, but he never expected that he would be getting the client.
No, we had this experiment where we did this. We went on one of these platforms, the selling platform, and the guys are saying, "Can I buy the no-skin cushion? Can I buy the lamp? Can I buy my shirt?"
It's something that.
And then the Chinese ladies that are doing live shopping. Live shopping is going to be a retail killer. We thought, Amazon, we thought supermarkets are going to kill businesses, but these live streamers are going to kill it. The Chinese girls are taking a dress and describing it and taking another one. Oh, these girls are very efficient.
It's even one of there is a company that is like just you go on media and you call them, you say we need this and this. They bring it in time. This is called Vook. Yeah, Vook. Yesterday was on the Supreme Court. We had the thing in time. They had made one of the sponsors and one of the people, but it never took even 30 minutes when everything is prepared. And they have built their own way on media. It's over media. If they don't have like this is where you should be, this is where we look, and if you want to eat, you can come and just they're just doing it. You call them, then they come. You call them, then they come. I think
and anyone who differentiates themselves service, they differentiate themselves on ease of access, they are going to be more businesses. Social media is because everybody now has a smartphone and everybody has internet. Are consuming 4 to 6 hours of screen time. They're on social media this many hours. So it's you can't stop it. You just have to embrace it. Yeah, and I think this has been a lively debate and discussion. Thank you, both of you, for joining and asking me the questions.
Yeah.
Is there a closing remark you want to make?
Yes, there is a closing. There is a closing remark. you recently did an analysis of a couple of videos
Yeah.
that worked, and I want to ask you about them a little while before we close up.
Okay.
So I'm going to be sharing with the screen right now. This tiramisu drawer.
Yeah, this is an Italian restaurant in New York that does this live series, and this guy is he's the dessert. He serves desserts in that restaurant, and then there is another guy who makes the pizza, and there is another guy who does the front end, and there is a waiter in the front.
Yeah.
So, but just looking at this thing, brings water in my mouth.
Yeah. You talked about something about how it connects with people.
Yeah,
with characters. With...
the guy who's doing the desserts, he has a name and a character, and he has a habit, and people are connecting to him not only because of the desserts only, but because of his personality as well. Yeah. So his voice, his demeanor.
Is he funny? Is he kind?
Yeah. Does he give generous portions? Things like that.
Even the way it looks so delicious.
Yeah. And there is another one, the pizza one. Just if you can try and get the pizza one up. Yeah.
When it's still, I saw someone saying that he's really enjoying the conversation. Thank you.
Okay.
So greeting you. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. And, yeah, this is the restaurant that is using in a social engagement, social series to set itself apart from the rest of the pizza places. Yeah. And it is done it very successfully. Whenever you go there, it's a queue. There is this bearded, guy who bakes the pizza. There is this, bold guy, who does the pastas and things like that. And they become characters in a mini series. And whoever sees this mini series, whoever tunes in, whenever they go to that locality in that city. Yes, they want to go and meet them. They want to go and greet them. They want to go and try their food. Yeah, and that no kind of advertisement will. These followers become raving fans. They become repeat customers, and not only repeat customers, but they also talk to all their friends and family. Yeah, and anyone in their influence, and. There is no better, spend, because it may be costing them to film it. Yeah, it may be costing them to edit it. But they already have phones and and maybe they are doing it on their phones. But what it is the best, marketing spend that these guys are doing. Yeah, and any one of us can do it. Even us today, we are filming everything mostly on cameras, on phone cameras. Yeah. I'm deliberately not using expensive cameras, expensive setup. Yeah, there is this saying that the camera you have today is better than the camera Hollywood had. Yeah, 5 years ago. Yeah, so don't make it an excuse that I don't have the right to the quality and everything. Don't worry about the quality. Just produce quantity. Quality will come later, and that's the same, strategy that we've used. I asked you guys to create 1,000 pieces deliberately because I knew every doubling of production meant efficiency in time and cost and everything. Yeah, because you get better as you do. Yeah, technology, you need to keep repeating it, doing it repetitively to become good at it. Okay, so we've talked about the theoretical part of it. Yeah. I know you want to close this, but it is very early for me. Mm-hmm. I want to ask, this is a lot of theory for the people watching who are businesses, but how can they apply it to their business?
let's take an example. Either they have a coffee shop or they are retailers of clothes.
Okay, there's a coffee shop just on the street. She's an Eritrean or Ethiopian lady who owns that place, and she's struggling, with the business. I told her that she needs to engage with the audience. She needs to create an illusion of a queue or an illusion of being busy, and whenever there is scarcity, demand and prices go up. Yeah, if you force people to queue up, then they're willing to pay more to skip the queue. Yeah, in the clubs they do it. In the nightclubs, you have VIP entrances and all that, and the same thing could be repeated in a coffee shop. There could be a camera feed like the Chinese lady is doing for barista. Being filmed. And she doesn't need nothing more than just a tripod. So show us a simple tripod. Eunice, show me a tripod. Show me another simple tripod.
Can we show them?
No, it's okay. It's this thing.
Yeah. One of
it's one of these things. A simple tripod. That could be placed, and she would do it religiously at a certain time, and that would make people from far and wide who would never come to that area start engaging with her.
Yeah, that is a very good stuff. So I also want you to review a business that has been doing very good on the internet, getting a lot of traction in its clients, and you tell me what they are doing wrong and what they have done right. So these are called Burger Bros Kigali. I don't know if you've seen a couple of their videos. I tried to use a couple of
they're making their workers be accident prone. Yeah, it's a way of, it's a hook.
Yeah, it is a hook.
Yeah, that is, and this also with driving fence. Yeah. Look at the amount of boxes this guy has consumed.
Yeah. The books, they are
people know that there will be something dangerous.
Burger Bros, umugati ibinyama byabiri muri Kigali biteko na muzungu papa cyangwe ibihumbi 5 ifiriti ni ketchup. Murakaza neza bro.
They sense they are very good cooks. They're using a very good strategy, and this strategy must be bringing them
ibinyama byabiri muri Kigali biteko na muzungu papa cyangwe ibihumbi 5 ifiriti ni ketchup. Murakaza neza bro.
So this has already come. I was thinking it hasn't come, but it's already here.
Hello everybody, this is Burger Bros and I'm here to represent you a fish burger on 6,000. You got a very beautiful burger like this with the chips. And if you come with your friends, we got you a Vook Bros combo. Come and enjoy. Hello everybody, this is Burger Bros and I'm here to represent you a fish burger on 6,000. You got a very beautiful burger like this with the chips. And if you come with your friends, we got you a Vook Bros combo. Come and enjoy. Hello everybody, this is Burger Bros and I'm here to represent you a fish burger.
The more profit and more efficient. Deliberate McDonald's, including the drinks. And if they want to introduce a 21st, 22nd one, they need to eliminate one. Yeah. It's like that, the shoe salesman who says 2 but not 3.
Yeah.
If a lady would ask him for a shoe, she would ask for another one. Then she would ask for the third one. He would say, "From this two, which one do you want me to put it back to give you the third one?" Yeah. Similarly, this guy in India, he's originally from Canada or somewhere. He's from a pizza shop, and his pizza menu only has 5 items and 2 drinks, nothing, nothing else. And people are coming from far and wide to eat this 5
varieties of pizza. It is always busy. And another thing he has done is that he has kept the kitchen in the center, and it's nice. People take photos, they take videos. There are chefs making the dough, stretching the dough, making the pizza, and user-generated content. They're starting to market themselves. They're not only doing that. Whenever they are cutting the pizza, they're showing that how soft it is. Because the biggest problem with pizza, and especially the thin-based one, is that once it is cooked, it becomes hard. This guy, I got a chance to speak to the owner, and the owner says that he cures his dough for 78 hours instead of most pizza shops doing it for 24 hours. That way he can add more water into the dough that keeps it soft even after it is being cooked. So there, a lot of people are doing a lot of innovative things, but they have a plan, they have a strategy, and they follow it through religiously. Yeah, he did not shy away from people complaining about why do you only have 5 choices.
Yeah,
he does not shy away from saying that you can have water for free.
He provides water for free.
Yeah, you've come to enjoy my pizza, not to pay for water.
There is a specific things. People are always mind. It's always fixed on what can I get for free. So he provides that. They think it's a good deal. When though you're providing such a cheap thing.
Yeah.
Compared.
But because wherever they go, anywhere else, they'll be charged for a bottle of water, and he's giving it for free. Yeah, and it's like in the Five Guys, they do this thing. They give you a portion of chips, and then they give you another half portion for free. It's to buy loyalty, buy repeat business.
Yes. There is a guy who wrote a book called The Selling Period. In the selling period, he describes in his law 47, saying that human mind is always attracted on what can I get next.
Yeah.
He gave an example, saying, if you're selling a pair of shoes, now you're selling loaf and Chelsea boots. If you're selling Chelsea boots and loaves, and you say that if I combine them, they'll be $700. But if you take one, it will be $500. So people in their mind they think
I'm getting value for money.
I'm getting value for money.
Yeah.
So it makes your business continue selling,
and
it makes you personally to continue doing what, having your profits in.
Yeah, it's in the coaching industry they call it stacking.
Yeah.
They say you can have membership for life, you can have this, you can have that, you can have my book, you can have that. All that is 11,000, but I'll give it to you today for 1,000.
So it makes them feel like if I buy many, they get profits from it.
Yeah.
But it makes you also a business people.
Are we done?
Yeah. Thank you for joining in.
And
It's been
the content that we are creating is for business owners and content creators who want to monetize their content. So tune in on Tuesday again. Monday we are off, but try and go into the waiting list for the second Saturday every month. Thank you for joining. Benny, welcome, and I'm glad that you are here and you are brave enough to join us today.
you.